How do you detect diseases in crops before they become infected? Thanks to OAFRI funding, one Ontario innovation may have found the answer.
Hi, my name is Christine White, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Spornado. Fungal disease costs the ag industry a ton of money, yet growers don't know when disease is in the field until they see it and it's too late. There's a lot of guesswork involved currently with deciding when to spray. If growers fail to stop fungal disease, it can have a devastating impact on the crop. It can reduce yield and it can impact quality.
Some can be more aggressive than others and cause complete plant death. Some may affect the fruit and get unmarketable or make it so people don't want to buy it. Well, essentially, if you're spraying a crop too early, you're kind of wasting your money and you're wasting an application of your fungicide. We only get so many applications of certain fungicides on our crops, and making sure that we're timing them appropriately is really key to getting good disease management.
So the co-founders and I, we had been doing indoor air sampling for fungal pathogens for many years. And I got a phone call from a crop protection company actually that was looking for a simple air sampler that farmers could use outdoors. We were shocked there wasn't one. So we designed the Spornado.
The Spornado is a passive air sampler that gets installed in farmers' fields. It stays out there 24/7. Sort of sampling the air and catching fungal spores on a disposable cassette.
So we come out to the field, we collect cassettes twice a week, and then we put them in little bags and we ship them off to the lab in Toronto. And then they run it through and look for DNA for the disease that we're looking for.
Some of the ways that we used the funding was to develop new tests for new diseases in the lab, to get trials going in the field, and also to optimize our data collection database. With this funding, we did trials in grapes, strawberries, apple, and we're now doing trials in wheat, corn, and soy.
You know, being microbiologists in a lab, we don't know what are the biggest concerns for the growers out in the field in real life. And the OMAFA researchers really kind of dialed that in for us and said, our growers are really facing these problems with these diseases, and then we could kind of focus on those and grow faster.
So this technology fits well into our decision support tools that are available now and in the future, whether it's disease forecasting, modeling, etc., that depend on the weather, having a good understanding of what's going on with the disease, and ultimately the presence of that disease will make these support tools better, save yield, and ultimately reduce disease losses.
So our GrowMark technology from Bloomington, Illinois, comes to us as an integration of a number of important modules that bring in field-level data, such as planting data and hybrid. So we're testing the Spornado technology this year. We have it strategically located throughout our territory, plus we're sharing other trap information with other locations. If we do get a high risk level, or we're working with customers that do want to spray fungicide, we're asking them to leave an untreated check strip so we can verify the yield response from the fungicide application.
We're developing an in-field real-time sensor. We are working on developing tests for a variety of different fungicide-resistant strains. We're using our data along with AI-powered models to predict disease. The seasonality of agriculture means that innovation isn't fast. It can be quite slow and quite expensive, and having the funding really helps with that.
Innovation doesn't end at research, and thanks to government support and expertise, this Ontario-made technology has now been used in 25 countries.